You know you're on the path to success when you have a clear vision of your goals. It's not enough to simply hope for success or wish for a better future. To make meaningful progress, you must be able to articulate exactly what you want and where you're headed. A clear vision is like a map that gives you direction, purpose, and a target to aim for. Without it, it's easy to drift, to become distracted by the countless opportunities and distractions that pop up along the way. But when you have clarity, everything changes. You no longer waste time on things that don't serve your goals. You know what's worth your energy, and more importantly, you know how to prioritize. Having a clear vision allows you to make decisions with confidence. When you know exactly what you want, it's easier to say no to distractions. When opportunities arise, you can ask yourself, does this move me closer to my vision? If the answer is no, then it's easier to walk away. Having clarity helps you focus on the tasks that really matter and eliminates the noise. It also ensures that your actions are always aligned with your ultimate goal. Think about how powerful that is. You're no longer wasting time on things that are not in line with your bigger picture. Everything you do, every move you make is part of a larger plan. The power of clarity is that it allows you to visualize your success. When you can see where you're going, you can begin to imagine the steps it will take to get there. You start to see obstacles as temporary challenges, not insurmountable walls. A clear vision helps you remain focused even when things don't go according to plan. It gives you something to look forward to, something to drive you on the days when motivation wanes. When the road gets tough, a clear vision is a reminder of why you started. It becomes your internal compass, guiding you back when you feel lost or unsure. But clarity doesn't come easily. It takes time and effort to define your goals, and even more time to refine them. The process of gaining clarity starts with introspection. Ask yourself what you truly want, not what you think you should want, not what others expect of you, but what you deep down desire. You need to understand your core values and what makes you feel fulfilled. Success means something different to everyone. For some, it's financial freedom. For others, it's making an impact on the world or achieving a personal milestone. You cannot build a vision without first understanding what success looks like for you. Once you've defined your vision, the next step is to break it down into actionable steps. A big goal can feel overwhelming, and that's where clarity becomes crucial. It allows you to break down your vision into smaller, more manageable parts. These smaller goals serve as stepping stones, each one bringing you closer to your ultimate destination. When you set clear goals, you're not just wandering in the dark, you have a clear path forward. You know what needs to be done, when it needs to be done, and how it fits into the bigger picture. Another key aspect of having a clear vision is the power of commitment. It's not enough to simply have a dream, you need to commit to it wholeheartedly. Commitment means being willing to do whatever it takes, even when things get tough. It means sticking to your plan, even when distractions come your way. People who achieve success are those who remain committed to their vision, even when the road gets rough. Their commitment to their goals fuels their perseverance, and their clarity gives them the strength to push through obstacles. When you are committed to your vision, setbacks become temporary, and failures become lessons. It's also important to recognize that your vision is likely to evolve over time. As you grow and learn, your goals may shift or become more refined. That's okay. The key is to stay flexible and adjust your vision as needed. The vision you have today may not be the one you have in 5 years, and that's a natural part of the journey. The important thing is to have a direction to follow, even if that direction changes along the way. Your vision serves as a foundation, but it should not limit your growth. It should inspire you to keep pushing forward, even if the path isn't always clear. Now, let's think about the people you surround yourself with. Who you choose to spend your time with has a direct impact on your success. One of the clearest signs you're on the path to success is when you actively seek out people who inspire and support you. The people around you influence your mindset, your motivation, and your overall outlook on life. If you're surrounded by people who believe in you, encourage you, and challenge you to be better, you will naturally rise to their level. Their energy and ambition will fuel your own. It's essential to surround yourself with people who elevate you, not people who bring you down. Success is not a solo journey, and you don't have to do everything alone. The right support system can make all the difference. When you're surrounded by inspiring individuals, you begin to believe that your dreams are possible. You gain confidence because you see others achieving their own success, and it motivates you to take action toward your goals. These people not only offer emotional support, but also practical advice and guidance based on their own experiences. They help you avoid mistakes, find new opportunities, and stay focused when things get difficult. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with negative, unsupportive people, it can be incredibly draining. Toxic relationships can cloud your judgment, decrease your motivation, and even cause you to doubt your abilities. Negativity has a powerful impact on your mindset. It makes you second-guess yourself, hold back from taking risks, and even abandon your goals. This is why it's essential to be intentional about who you allow into your circle. Your success depends on it. Having a supportive network isn't just about having people who cheer you on. It's also about having people who challenge you. The right people push you to think bigger, to act bolder, and to take risks you might have otherwise avoided. They force you to step outside your comfort zone and see things from a new perspective. These people don't just agree with everything you say, they ask you tough questions, provide honest feedback, and help you grow. When you seek out relationships with people who support your vision and challenge you to become the best version of yourself, you create a positive feedback loop. Their success becomes your inspiration, and your success becomes theirs. Together, you create an environment of mutual growth and empowerment. This is one of the most powerful ways to ensure you stay on the path to success. As you work toward your goals, remember that you're not in this alone. Your relationships can propel you forward or hold you back. Choose your circle wisely and let them help you rise. One of the most powerful indicators that you're on the path to success is the ability to remain resilient, even in the face of adversity. Life has a way of throwing curveballs at us, and the road to success is rarely a straight line. But it's how you respond to setbacks, challenges, and failures that truly defines your trajectory. Resilience is not about avoiding difficulty, it's about how you bounce back when things go wrong. It's about your mindset and determination in the face of obstacles. When you embrace resilience, you understand that failure is not the end. In fact, failure is often the most important teacher you'll encounter on your journey. The people who succeed are not those who never fail, but those who keep going after they do. Failure teaches you lessons that success never will. Every time you stumble, you gain new insights, discover strengths you didn't know you had, and learn how to do things better the next time. It's through these experiences that you grow the most. Without failure, there is no true growth. The key is to view failure not as a setback, but as a stepping stone on the way to your ultimate success. Resilience also means having the strength to keep going when the world around you may doubt you. There will be people who question your decisions, who don't believe in your dreams, or who even try to discourage you. In those moments, your ability to stay focused on your goals and push through the noise is critical. It's not always easy, but it's necessary. Resilient people don't let external negativity dictate their path. They know who they are, they know their worth, and they keep moving forward, even when others can't see their vision. Another essential part of resilience is the ability to adapt. Life is unpredictable, and success rarely comes in the way you imagine it. You may start on one path only to find that it's not working, or that there's a better opportunity ahead. And resilient individuals are not only able to recover from setbacks, but they also have the ability to pivot when needed. When something isn't working, they don't give up, they adjust, reframe their approach, and continue to move forward. The world is constantly changing, and adaptability is a key component of staying resilient. The ability to accept change, learn from it, and use it to your advantage separates those who thrive from those who give up. Resilience is also about having a growth mindset. People with a growth mindset believe that their abilities and intelligence can be developed with effort and persistence. This is a core element of resilience. When you have a growth mindset, you don't see obstacles as insurmountable, you see them as opportunities to improve. You embrace challenges knowing that they'll help you become better, stronger, and more capable. A growth mindset gives you the mental tools to face difficulties head-on without letting them defeat you. It's the belief that you can always improve, always get better, and always keep moving forward. When you truly internalize this belief, there's nothing that can stop you. While resilience is often associated with bouncing back from adversity, it's also about how you stay motivated and driven through the ups and downs of your journey. There will be times when progress feels slow, when things don't seem to be going your way, or when you question whether it's all worth it. During these times, resilience is what keeps you going. It's the inner strength to keep showing up, even when results aren't immediate. The most successful people don't just push through obstacles, they push through the doubts and the uncertainty that can arise during difficult times. When you develop resilience, you begin to realize that you're capable of far more than you ever imagined. Every time you overcome a challenge, you build your confidence and increase your belief in your abilities. This confidence becomes your fuel, propelling you forward even when the journey gets hard. And this is what makes resilience such a critical element of success. It empowers you to face anything that comes your way and to keep striving toward your goals with an unwavering belief in yourself. Success is not just about the big wins, it's about the small moments of progress you make every day. One of the key signs that you're on the right path is when you find yourself focused on the process, not just the end result. When you embrace the journey, you begin to enjoy the work, the challenges, and the growth that comes with it. The idea of success shifts from something that happens in the future to something that is already happening in the present. The process of success is often more rewarding than the outcome itself. The growth you experience, the skills you develop, and the people you meet along the way are all parts of the success story that are often overlooked. When you get fixated on the result, it can be easy to feel like you're not making progress, especially when things don't go according to plan. But when you focus on the process, you begin to appreciate every step of the journey. This mindset shift is crucial because it allows you to stay motivated even when results seem slow. When you focus on the process, you realize that every action, no matter how small, is moving you closer to your goal. Each effort you make builds upon the last, and eventually all those small actions add up to something significant. When you trust the process, you embrace the ups and downs of the journey without becoming discouraged by setbacks. You learn to take pride in your daily efforts, knowing that they are all part of your growth and progress. The process also helps you stay adaptable. If you're only focused on the end result, you may miss opportunities to adjust and improve along the way. However, when you focus on the process, you become more open to change, more willing to experiment, and more likely to see opportunities that you may have overlooked before. The process encourages you to learn from mistakes, to iterate on your ideas, and to stay curious about new possibilities. It fosters a mindset of continuous improvement, which is vital for long-term success. At the same time, focusing on the process also helps you appreciate the milestones along the way. Success isn't just about reaching the final destination, it's about celebrating the progress you make and the lessons you learn along the journey. Every time you reach a small goal or overcome a challenge, you're adding another layer to your success story. These moments of progress are what keep you going, even when the bigger goal seems far away. Focusing on the process also helps you avoid burnout. If you're only focused on the end result, it's easy to feel like you're always chasing something that's just out of reach. But when you shift your attention to the daily actions and progress, you learn to find joy in the work itself. You understand that success is not a destination, it's a journey. And that journey is worth embracing. Every small victory, every lesson learned, and every step forward is a reason to celebrate. When you love the process, success becomes inevitable. Good morning, everyone. Let me ask you something. How do you know you're on the right path to success? Is it the applause of others? Is it crossing the finish line of a big goal? Or is it something deeper, something quieter, something only you can sense? Today, I'm here to tell you that success is not some distant destination. It's not something you stumble upon one day. Success leaves clues. And those clues, my friends, are signs that you are moving in the right direction. Today, we'll uncover 10 powerful signs that you're on the path to success. And if these resonate with you, trust me, you're already ahead of the game. Let's dive into the first one. Imagine this: you're faced with a choice. On one side lies the comfort of what you know, the familiar routines, the predictable outcomes, the safe harbor. On the other side, there's uncertainty, a world that challenges you to grow, to stretch beyond your current limits, to face discomfort head on. Which path do you choose? The choice between growth and comfort is one of the most defining moments for anyone on the path to success. It's easy to choose comfort. It feels safe. It feels reliable. But deep down, you know that comfort is not where transformation happens. Comfort is where dreams stall, where potential withers, where life becomes a routine of just enough. On the other hand, growth is where you discover what you're truly capable of. Growth is where you surprise yourself, where you break barriers, where you become someone you never thought you could be. Let's take a closer look at what it means to embrace growth over comfort and why it's such a powerful indicator of success. First, let's understand this universal truth: growth is uncomfortable. It's supposed to be. Growth pushes you into situations where you feel awkward, vulnerable, and sometimes even scared. It challenges you to take risks that might not pay off immediately. It forces you to confront your fears, your weaknesses, and the parts of yourself that you'd rather ignore. Think about any time you've grown in life. Was it when everything was smooth sailing? Probably not. True growth happens when you step outside your comfort zone. It happens when you try something new, when you risk failure, when you put yourself in a position where the outcome is uncertain. Maybe it was learning a new skill that felt impossible at first. Maybe it was having a tough conversation that made you uncomfortable but ultimately deepened a relationship. Maybe it was taking on a project at work that seemed way beyond your abilities. In each of these moments, growth came from embracing discomfort and leaning into the challenge. What separates those who succeed from those who don't is the willingness to choose growth consistently, even when it's hard. It's easy to stay where you are. It's easy to say, this is good enough, but people on the path to success know that good enough is the enemy of greatness. They're not satisfied with just coasting through life. They're driven by a desire to learn, to improve, to evolve. Choosing growth doesn't mean that you have to transform your entire life overnight. It's about making small, intentional decisions every day that stretch you just a little further than yesterday. It's about signing up for the class that intimidates you, speaking up in the meeting when you'd rather stay silent, or starting the side hustle you've been putting off because you're scared to fail. It's these small acts of courage that build momentum. The beautiful thing about embracing growth is that it compounds over time. What feels uncomfortable today will feel natural tomorrow. What seems impossible right now will become second nature with practice. Every time you step out in your comfort zone expands. And as it expands, so does your confidence, your capabilities, and your opportunities. However, let's not sugarcoat it. Growth isn't glamorous. It's messy. It's filled with setbacks and moments of self-doubt. There will be days when you question whether it's worth it. Days when you wish you could just go back to the ease of comfort. But it's in those moments that you have to remind yourself why you started. You have to remember that growth, though uncomfortable, is always worth it. When you choose growth, you also open yourself up to a world of possibilities. You start to see opportunities where others see obstacles. You develop resilience because you face challenges and come out stronger. You begin to trust yourself more because you've proven time and time again that you can handle discomfort and come out better for it. Success isn't about having all the answers. It's about being willing to ask the questions that scare you. It's about being willing to take the leap, even when you're not sure if you'll land on your feet. And the more you embrace growth, the more you realize that the journey is just as rewarding as the destination. So the next time you're faced with a choice between what's comfortable and what's challenging, I urge you to choose the challenge. Choose growth. Because every time you do, you're not just getting closer to your goals, you're becoming the kind of person who achieves them. And that, my friends, is the ultimate sign that you're on the path to success. Every journey to success is built on consistent action. But let's be clear, it's not about sporadic bursts of energy or brief moments of inspiration that get you to your destination. It's the steady daily effort you put in, even when things get tough. That really moves the needle. Taking consistent action is what turns your dreams into reality. It's what transforms intention into accomplishment. Think about it for a second. How many times have you set a big goal, losing weight, starting a business, writing a book, and then after a few days or weeks of enthusiasm, you hit a roadblock? Maybe life got in the way. Maybe you lost motivation. Maybe it felt like the goal was too big to achieve. That's normal. Everyone goes through it. But here's the difference between those who succeed and those who don't. Those who succeed don't let setbacks stop them. They take action even when it feels difficult, even when the results are invisible in the short term. This is why consistency is key. Success doesn't care how many times you fail. What matters is whether you keep trying. The road to success is not a straight line. It's full of twists, turns, and unexpected detours. But if you stay consistent, if you keep taking those small steps every single day, you will move closer to your goal, even if you don't see it right away. It's about showing up day after day, even when the results aren't immediate. You don't need to see the finish line to know you're heading in the right direction. What matters is that you're still moving forward. Think about how powerful that is. No matter how many times you've been knocked down, no matter how hard it gets, you are always one step away from progress if you continue taking action. But here's the catch: you can't expect the action to always feel perfect. It won't always be glamorous. It won't always come with instant feedback or immediate success. Sometimes it may feel like you're just going through the motions. But that's the beauty of consistency. It's not about waiting for a perfect moment to act. It's about showing up, even on the days when you feel like quitting. Success happens when you trust that every action, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals. But consistent action isn't just about doing more. It's about making the right choices day in and day out. It's about recognizing that every decision you make adds up, whether it's the choice to get up earlier, write another paragraph, or make that tough phone call. These small, intentional actions compound over time and create momentum, which is incredibly powerful. Momentum is a force that propels you forward with less effort. Once you build it, things seem to fall into place more easily. But it all starts with the first step. Take a moment to think about something you've achieved in the past, whether it's something big or small. Maybe it was a school project you completed, a fitness goal you met, or a skill you mastered. The one thing that all of those accomplishments have in common is that they were built one action at a time. You didn't wake up and suddenly find success handed to you. You put in the work. You took consistent action even when it wasn't easy. And that's what got you there. The beauty of consistent action is that it doesn't require you to have everything figured out. You don't need to know exactly how you'll reach the finish line. All you need to do is take the next step. And when that next step is completed, you take another. It's about trust in the process, and trust that, no matter how difficult it seems, you are always progressing as long as you keep moving. In fact, one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself on your journey to success is commit to being consistent, no matter what. Recognize that there will be days when you're tired, when you feel uninspired, when you want to quit. But also remember that consistency doesn't require you to be perfect. It just requires you to keep showing up. Even if your actions don't seem to yield immediate results, they're still pushing you closer to your goal. Now, let's talk about the secret weapon that fuels consistent action: persistence. Persistence means refusing to quit, even when the road is long, difficult, or unclear. It means knowing that there will be obstacles, but choosing to continue forward anyway. When you're persistent, you develop a resilience that helps you power through the tough days. It's what keeps you going when things don't go according to plan, and it's what ultimately gets you to your goal. If you look at anyone who has achieved greatness, you'll find persistence and consistent action at the heart of their success. They may have faced failures, challenges, and times when it seemed like success was out of reach, but they kept going. They trusted in their ability to take one step after another, even when the destination felt far away. So ask yourself, are you ready to commit to consistent action? Are you ready to show up every day, even when you don't feel like it? Because when you do, you're not just working towards success, you're becoming the kind of person who makes it inevitable. Your small actions done consistently will lead you to the breakthroughs you're dreaming of. Success is built on momentum, and momentum is fueled by persistence. And when you make consistent action a habit, success will be something you don't have to chase, it will chase you. Now, let's explore the next sign on your path to success. It's about having a clear vision, knowing exactly where you're going and why. Without a clear vision, all the action in the world won't help you get to where you want to be. You need clarity in your goals, and you need to be able to see the path ahead. A person with a clear vision is not only focused, but also empowered. They understand exactly what they're working toward, and that clarity fuels their motivation and determination. As you move forward on the path to success, one of the key indicators that you're on the right track is your willingness to step outside of your comfort zone. Growth and success happen when you challenge yourself, when you push the boundaries of what you know and are capable of. The comfort zone is a place of safety and familiarity, but it's also a place of stagnation. It's the space where nothing changes and nothing grows. To truly unlock your potential, you must be willing to take risks, make mistakes, and embrace the uncertainty that comes with venturing into the unknown. It's natural to feel resistance when faced with the unknown. Our minds are wired to seek safety, and stepping outside our comfort zone often triggers fear. But the truth is that fear is an essential part of growth. If something doesn't scare you a little bit, you're probably not stretching yourself enough. The most successful people are those who have learned how to navigate fear and turn it into fuel for their progress. They understand that fear is not something to avoid, but something to work through. Think about the moments in your life when you've experienced growth. Most likely they were moments when you were uncomfortable, moments when you didn't know what would happen next, but you took a leap anyway. Whether it was taking on a new job, moving to a new city, starting a project you were unsure about, or even having a difficult conversation, these moments of discomfort were the catalyst for your growth. They forced you to learn new skills, gain new perspectives, and expand your horizons. In these moments, you broke through self-imposed limitations and proved to yourself that you are capable of more than you thought. Stepping outside of your comfort zone isn't just about taking big leaps. It's also about making small decisions every day that stretch your limits just a little bit. It might be choosing to speak up in a meeting when you usually stay quiet, asking for help when you're struggling, or taking on a new responsibility at work that challenges you. Every time you push yourself beyond what's comfortable, you grow. These small actions accumulate over time, leading you to greater confidence and a deeper sense of capability. As you keep stepping outside your comfort zone, you begin to build resilience and you start to trust yourself more. One of the biggest benefits of pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone is that it helps you develop new skills and abilities. Success doesn't come from doing the same things over and over. It comes from learning, adapting, and acquiring new skills that set you apart from the competition. Every time you take on a new challenge, you expand your skill set and increase your value. This could mean learning a new language, acquiring technical skills, or even honing your emotional intelligence. These skills become the foundation of your success, giving you a competitive edge and increasing your capacity to handle greater challenges. Another powerful aspect of stepping outside your comfort zone is that it allows you to discover new opportunities. When you stay in your familiar environment, you limit the possibilities available to you. You only see the options within your current scope of knowledge and experience. But when you venture out, you open yourself to new perspectives, new connections, and new opportunities that you would never have encountered otherwise. These opportunities can come in the form of new career paths, collaborations, or ways of thinking that completely transform the way you approach your goals. Sometimes success isn't just about working harder, it's about discovering the right opportunities at the right time. And these opportunities often appear when you push beyond your usual boundaries. Stepping outside your comfort zone also fosters greater confidence. As you face challenges and overcome them, you begin to realize that you are capable of much more than you initially believed. With each success, no matter how small, you build self-assurance. The more you stretch yourself, the more you realize that the limits you once thought were there are just illusions. You gain confidence not from the absence of fear, but from the fact that you faced your fear and moved through it. This confidence becomes a driving force, propelling you forward even in the face of future challenges. It's this self-belief that allows you to tackle even bigger risks in the future, knowing that you have the ability to handle whatever comes your way. Of course, stepping outside your comfort zone isn't without its challenges. It can be intimidating, and it's easy to get discouraged when things don't go as planned. There will be moments when you face failure or feel overwhelmed by the uncertainty of the situation. But here's the key: failure is not the end. It's simply a part of the process. The most successful people have experienced failure countless times, but they don't let it stop them. They use it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Every setback is a lesson, and every failure is an opportunity to refine your approach. The more you embrace discomfort and failure, the more resilient you become. And the more resilient you are, the more capable you are of handling anything life throws at you. As you continue to stretch beyond your comfort zone, remember that the goal is not to achieve perfection, but to keep moving forward. Every step, even the smallest one, takes you closer to your ultimate goal. You might not have all the answers right away, and you may not always succeed on your first try, but you're moving in the right direction. The discomfort you feel is a sign of growth, not failure. And every time you move through that discomfort, you are becoming a stronger, more capable version of yourself. Another key sign that you're on the path to success is the ability to maintain a high level of self-discipline. Success doesn't happen overnight, and it's not the result of a single lucky break. It's the result of consistent effort, focus, and the willingness to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Self-discipline is the ability to stay committed to your goals, even when distractions arise or when the path becomes difficult. It's about doing what's necessary to make progress, regardless of how you feel in the moment. The foundation of self-discipline is establishing clear, focused goals. Without a clear vision, it's easy to get off track and lose motivation. But when you know exactly what you're working toward, it becomes easier to stay disciplined. Every time you set a goal, you are essentially making a promise to yourself about what you will achieve. Self-discipline is the ability to honor that promise, even when it requires hard work or sacrifices. It's about recognizing that your long-term success is worth the short-term discomfort. The ability to maintain focus on your goals, even when the going gets tough, is what separates successful individuals from those who give up along the way. Self-discipline also involves managing your time and energy wisely. This means eliminating distractions, saying no to things that don't align with your goals, and prioritizing the tasks that will bring you closer to success. It's easy to get sidetracked by social media, emails, or other non-essential activities, but self-discipline requires you to stay focused on what matters most. It's about creating a routine that supports your goals and sticking to it. even when you're tempted to deviate. As you develop self-discipline, you begin to trust yourself more. You build a sense of confidence that comes from knowing you can rely on your own commitment and work ethic. This self-trust becomes a powerful motivator, helping you stay on track even when things get tough. Self-discipline also requires patience. Success doesn't happen overnight, and it's important to stay the course even when you don't see immediate results. By focusing on the long-term benefits and remaining disciplined in your approach, you will eventually see the fruits of your labor. Ultimately, self-discipline is about making choices that are in alignment with your goals, even when those choices are difficult. It's about building the habits and mindset necessary to keep moving forward, even when motivation wanes. And over time, as you continue to make disciplined choices, you will find that success becomes less about raw talent or luck, and more about the consistent, focused efforts you put in every day.
As you continue on the path to success, one of the most powerful indicators that you're moving in the right direction is your ability to stay focused, even in a world filled with distractions. In today's fast-paced environment, we are constantly bombarded by external influences that can pull our attention in a million different directions. Whether it's social media notifications, emails, or the pressure to keep up with others, distractions are everywhere. But the people who succeed are those who can block out the noise, stay focused on what truly matters, and remain committed to their long-term goals. Focus is the key to achieving your dreams because it allows you to direct your energy and attention to the things that will actually get you closer to where you want to be. It's easy to get caught up in short-term distractions, like spending too much time on unimportant tasks or trying to please others. But focus means prioritizing your time and energy on the actions that are aligned with your bigger vision. It means saying no to things that don't serve your goals, even if they seem appealing in the moment. When you stay focused, every action you take becomes intentional and purposeful. Being focused doesn't mean that you eliminate all distractions, but rather that you learn to manage them effectively. It's about creating boundaries in your life that allow you to stay in control of where your attention goes. For example, you might set aside specific times during the day when you will not check your phone or answer emails, giving yourself uninterrupted time to work on your goals. This allows you to focus fully on the task at hand, whether it's working on a project, learning a new skill, or reflecting on your progress. By carving out these moments of deep focus, you create an environment where you can give your best effort and make meaningful progress towards success. Another important aspect of maintaining focus is the ability to ignore the comparison trap. In today's world, it's easy to get caught up in comparing your journey to that of others. Social media amplifies this by presenting an idealized version of other people's lives. We see the successes, the vacations, the achievements, and it can make us feel like we're falling behind or not doing enough. But success is a personal journey. It's not about keeping up with others, it's about moving forward on your own path. The most successful people are those who focus on their own growth, not on where others are in their journey. When you compare yourself to others, you distract yourself from your own goals and diminish your self-confidence. Instead, focus on your own progress, your own milestones, and celebrate how far you've come, rather than measuring your success against someone else's. Focus also helps you stay disciplined and consistent. Success doesn't come from one big breakthrough moment, it's the result of consistent effort over time. The more focused you are on your goals, the more likely you are to show up every day, do the work, and make progress. It's the small actions, repeated daily, that lead to the big results. Focus allows you to stay disciplined in your actions, ensuring that you prioritize what matters and don't get distracted by the allure of instant gratification or shortcuts. In a world where everything seems to be moving faster, the ability to stay focused and work diligently toward your goal is what sets you apart from those who are chasing quick fixes and temporary solutions. Staying focused also means maintaining mental clarity, especially when faced with challenges. It's easy to get overwhelmed when things don't go according to plan, but maintaining your focus allows you to take a step back, assess the situation, and find a way forward. When you're distracted by your emotions or by negative thoughts, it becomes much harder to find solutions to problems. Focus helps you stay calm, stay objective, and approach challenges with a clear mind. It allows you to break down problems into manageable steps and find creative solutions, rather than getting stuck in frustration or anxiety. The ability to maintain clarity of mind in the face of adversity is one of the most powerful tools you can develop on your journey to success. One of the best ways to enhance your focus is by cultivating a growth mindset. People with a growth mindset believe that their abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, learning, and persistence. This mindset encourages you to stay focused on continuous improvement rather than on a fixed outcome. When you embrace a growth mindset, you understand that challenges are opportunities to learn and grow, not obstacles that should deter you. This mindset not only helps you stay focused on your goals, but also helps you see setbacks as part of the process, not as reasons to give up. Another aspect of focus is the ability to set clear, actionable goals. When you have a clear vision of where you want to go, focus becomes much easier. It's about knowing exactly what steps you need to take to get there and breaking down your larger goals into smaller, more manageable tasks. Each small task becomes a stepping stone toward the bigger picture, and with every step you take, you move closer to your destination. Clear goals help you prioritize your time and efforts, and they give you something tangible to work toward. This sense of direction makes it easier to stay on track and resist distractions that might derail your progress. Sometimes staying focused also requires taking a step back and reevaluating your goals and progress. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life, but it's essential to regularly check in with yourself and assess whether your current path is aligned with your long-term vision. If you find that you're getting off track or becoming distracted by new opportunities, it's okay to adjust your focus. Success isn't about rigidly sticking to one path, it's about staying true to your vision and being flexible enough to adapt when necessary. Regular reflection helps you stay grounded in your purpose and ensures that you're always moving toward your true goals. Ultimately, focus is not just about blocking out distractions or staying on task. It's about being intentional with your time, your energy, and your actions. When you cultivate the ability to stay focused on what matters, you position yourself for success. You stop wasting time on things that don't serve your purpose, and you direct all your energy toward the things that will help you grow and achieve your goals. It's this consistency, this discipline, and this laser-like focus that sets successful individuals apart from those who struggle to make progress. By staying focused on your goals, you align your actions with your vision, creating momentum and building a path to success. As we wrap up, let me leave you with this thought: success isn't about luck or shortcuts. It's about becoming the kind of person who attracts success. It's about growth, action, clarity, relationships, resilience, and discipline. If even one of these signs resonates with you today, take it as a message that you're on the right track. And if they all resonate, then my friend, you are well on your way to achieving incredible things. The journey to success is yours to take, and it starts now. So go out there, embrace the challenge, and don't stop until you become everything you're meant to be. Thank you.